Hello YouTube and welcome into the start of another Let's Play for Civilization 6. I am the Game Mechanic here with you as always, and today I have Gitarja for you. She is a new-ish leader, not quite Rise and Fall. One of the last packs came along with the Khmer. And she is a very, very, very fun leader. She's not broken or stupid overpowered, but you can craft a game, create a game that you're going to have a blast with her, and conceptually her abilities are good. And they're actually fun to play with. There are civs out there that are really cool concepts and just kind of wind up being a bummer. But when you're playing with your Jongs, it feels so good. So let's get into it. Exalted Goddess of the Three Worlds. This is maybe a subtle ability for some newbies to miss what this actually does. But there are a couple of very, very key things that happen here. First of all, naval units can be purchased with faith, so that's really, really awesome and really, really efficient, especially when coupled with Earth Goddess. So we're going to have coastal starts because we're a naval civ, largely, and with Earth Goddess, you should have high appeal. You should have tons of coast, so Earth Goddess can do tons of work. And then the second part of this, religious unit, okay, whatever, that's dumb. Who cares? Who cares about religious units? You can absolutely, it's fine, it's cute, it's there. But the 2 faith for city centers that are adjacent to coast or lake should allow you to have your first pick at Pantheon, because you're going to start with 2.1 faith per turn in your, assuming you turn 1 settle. And then with that, you can hopefully grab Earth Goddess and then have all the faith you need, even without building holy sites. For your naval units, you can pre-buy a bunch of quadremes and then upgrade them into Jongs. We'll get there later. But so that's really, really, really strong. Starting with like basically a free Pantheon without having to run God King gives you a little more production. You trade off, of course, you have to have coast or water, like seemingly dead tiles as a trade-off, but you can fix that later with Kampung. So this is a pretty strong, again, not game-breaking, but good. It does a thing. We're definitely settling a city, so hopefully that'll get us faith return, and we're happy about it. Great Nusantara. Coast and lake tiles provide a minor adjacency bonus for holy sites, campuses, industrial zones, and theater squares, as well as an amenity if there's an entertainment complex next to a coast or lake. That's pretty good. That's another thing that offsets the fact that we unfortunately are a coastal civ, because it allows us to have district adjacency bonuses without a whole lot of effort. You can plan some pretty cool cities, especially using your harbor as like the swing for the other minor adjacency bonus. Again, a minor adjacency bonus means you need 2 of a thing to make 1 of a thing. So I need 2 coast tiles in order to make 1 science out of my campuses. So that's actually pretty neat. You pair it with harbors. You're going to have decent economy. You're not going to have the best economy in the game, because you're never going to get a +6 campus by doing that. But it's reasonable. It's reasonable, and I like it. It's conceptually cool. It's just good enough to make her, again, really fun to play. Then we have our Jongs. Oh my god. Jongs are so good, you guys. They are available through the culture tree. They're a unique frigate. And they escort units and have an extra 5 combat strength when in formation, as well as the extra movement that you would normally have. So that's really, really cool. You can pre-build them as quadremes, so you can faith buy quadremes and then gold upgrade quadremes into Jongs, and basically just easy street from there. Easy street from there. Couple them with your favorite admiral, maybe a swordsman, something like that, in order to move them around with crazy movement navally. It's just a super, super fun unit to play with, and I highly recommend having just all the Jongs. Just use all the Jongs and take over everybody, and that's the most fun you're gonna have with a naval domination, I think, in Civ 6, probably for my money. I would give them 5 out of 5 if it weren't a situational unit, and by that I mean it has to have coast, it has to have ocean. If you were inland for some reason, it just doesn't work, or if everybody else is inland, you just don't get that. So definitely better than average, but I can't quite give it 5 stars. And then the Kampung is kind of the selling point of Indonesia for me. The fact that you get to turn sort of seemingly useless water tiles into not useless water tiles. Super, super good. Production and food, I like those on tile improvements. And housing, I like that even more. So full housing, production, food, extra production, and housing as you advance through the tree. And then you kind of want to place it in between sea resources. So this is definitely something you want to go abundant resources for. So you can have as many like fish and crabs and things like that. Definitely want to have crabs with Gitarja. And yeah, it's a super good unit. You can also get a tourism only victory, which I do want to try at some point. We could use crazy kampungs on like a coastal or naval map and use tons of tourism. But that's not going to be the focus of this game too. We'll try that sometime in the future because you can indeed get tourism out of them, even though it doesn't provide culture for you. So there you have it. I think we're playing on island plates, small. It might not even be small. I'd have to double check what it is because this is recorded after the game itself. Definitely want abundant, New World Age, and wet for all purposes here. Just being coastal, you want as much of those things as possible. And yeah, there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the game. We'll see you guys later.